Welcome. This video is regarding the long A sound. A very quick review about our vowels. The vowels are the A, the E, the I, the O, the U, and sometimes the Y. The Y, as we continue practicing our phonics, the Y will be helping out some of the vowels sometimes. For example, right here, AY. We'll talk about it in a minute. Now, we know that our vowels have several sounds. It just depends on who is sitting next to them and what else is going on in a word. We know that the basic sounds are the short sounds, a, and the long sound, they're only a, e, I, o, u. So if we're talking about the long A sound, we know that there's an a consonant, and then an E. The E goes silent. For example, in the word name, N, I need an A, an M, and I need a silent E so that it gives its energy to the A, and now it says name. So another way that the A can say her own name, the long sound, would be when there's an A and an I next to each other. This is called a vowel team. There is no silent E at the end, but they are together. So the I is going silent and the A is saying her long sound. For example, in the word main, the main idea, A, N. I need the A and I together. They're working together. If we did not have an I, then the A would say her short sound, N. But because we're adding an I to help out, when there's another vowel in a word, usually something else is going on, and the vowel is not saying her short sound, she's saying her long sound, and other rules that you'll be learning. So let me take this out. So there's name for the silent E, main, two vowels working, and the A saying her long sound. And then there's AY, also saying the long A. A, for example, ray, a ray of sunlight. The I is actually silent, and the A is saying her long sound. Well, hold on a second. When I am writing, how do I know to use a vowel consonant silent E or the AI? A consonant silent E or AI or AY? It takes practice, but in general, if your word ends in the sound A, it'll be AY. If it's in the middle, where there's one more consonant at the end, it'll be either AI or there's a long A in the middle, a consonant, and a silent E. So again, if the sound A is at the end and there's no more sounds, like ray, A, I can use an echo, A. I don't hear any other sound, but here I have main. So I do hear the N stopping the sound of A. So I know I will not be using AY, I'll be using AI. And then name, A, I do not use an AY because it's A is not the last sound. There's a consonant sound of So let's practice some quick words. What'll happen, guys, is if you read for fun, find books you like about hobbies, about how to make things, make a cake, a recipe, you name it. That's what's going to help you spell better, because as we read, the words start staying in our brain. And pretty much when it's time to write, Our brain remembers, oh, by the way, I saw this word before and it's so and so. And if you still struggle with some words, it's okay. There's ways to check your spelling with a dictionary or other resources that you'll be using to make sure your spelling is okay, but you really need to know about how vowels work. So we have name. I'm going to write the word late, late. Age, age, not a J, because a G in front of an E makes the J sound. You will have a practice on that as well. So it's age. Next word with a silent E with a long A sound, case. Excuse me, let me move that, case. Next one, rate, rate, silent E. Next one that we'll use for now, cape, A. Right there, it's cap, but I want A. I add my silent E. Now we have the AI in the middle between consonants. So it's, we have main, and now I'll add tail, tail, tail. Next word, plain, plain, plain. And I type in my A and I together really quickly because I know they need to work together. Brain, A, brain. Next word, sail, A, sail, sail. And then grain, grain, grain. Let's try the AY words. We have ray. Let's go ahead and add bay, A, bay. No additional sound at the end. J, J, A, J. Pay, A, pay. Let's try this. 2 syllables. Away, away. First and then way, away. Relay, relay, relay. Let's add some additional words down here, and there'll be another list you'll be practicing where additional vowel combinations can make the long A sound. Very interesting. Brave, brave with a silent E, brave. Let's type in or write base, base, base. Plate, L. I hear a P and an L. Pl. 8. Plate. Now let's add safe. 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 Gate. G. 8. Gate. Let's go to our AI words. Faint. Someone fainted. Faint. A. Faint. Faint. Next word. Daily. Day, instead of day with a Y, because there's additional sounds after, I need an I. Daily. Daily. There's a Y behaving like an E. We'll have more practice on that. Daily. Waste. A-st. Waste. Made. A-d at the end. And let's try today. Today. Now I do not turn this into an I. because it's the last sound of the word. Today. Next word. Okay. Oh. Hey. Next word. Bear with me. Gray. Gr. A. Gray. Next word. Pray. A. Pray. And last one for now. Display. A display at the store. Display. There's the word play. Display. Pretty awesome. Awesome practice. Keep on practicing.